Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Jake Champagne of Oxford boys basketball. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Got back to 500. Got a couple wins. Got beat a really good Salem team. What was that like to get a win and to give the OAA a game, even though the overall the KLAA took the KLAA OAA showdown in basketball.
We were just glad to do our part, and I know, yeah, you guys took it, and really, we didn't even know it was like a big crossover deal until after the game when we won. Our coach told us.
Yeah, it was like the first it was actually the first time that that they credit to Brian Smolsky, the AD at Northville, for coming up with this idea, where all 16 KLA schools would play 16 OAA schools. Obviously, not every OAA school got to play, but yeah, it was fun. But in an overall case, you guys got back to you guys are on a bit of a roll right now. To get a couple wins, what does that feel like to get some confidence going heading into these last few games before Christmas break?
It feels great. We beat Rochester and beat Salem last week. Was a huge week. Just like you said, confidence boosting, and now we're rolling into some league play and before Christmas break, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. So going into the rest of the rest of these games this week, what do you feel like heading into break where you're not going to be well, I mean you are going to be to sing a lot, but you're not going to be in school for a while. What's that going to be like kind of to adjust to, and how are you going to make sure that you stay in shape during the holiday break?
We Last year we practiced a ton at the middle school when high school wasn't open or whatever, and um, we always did like conditioning and practicing, and we made sure to like stay on top of just staying in shape so we could come out hot after break.
Yeah. Obviously, big changes this year, first year coach.
Yeah.
Um, well, I should say new coach. What's it been like having Coach Fed around, and what's he been like to work with?
Well, he's always been around. He was the JV coach for I don't even know how many years, but the whole time I was even coming up in Oxford basketball, middle school, he was always there, opening gyms, working out. He's a teacher at our school, so every hour I'll stop in there, grab some candy, hang out, talk about basketball. But he's really been doing a good job, I think, and played a big part in what we're kind of starting to get together.
What was that like, just to you know just to just to kind of getting used to everyone, but obviously you all know him, but and
Mm.
all play from, so you know what to expect. He knows what to expect out of you guys, to have that familiarity right away. But obviously there probably was some adjusting to, because there has to
Yeah.
be a transition period and all that.
Yeah, 100%. Well, another thing I like about Coach Fed is um, if you give him input, like what you're seeing and what you're thinking, just giving him like a little bit of basketball knowledge, he'll take it in and like really think about it.
Yeah. um just like you're talking about, like you got the wins that you did so far, and coming up, two big games as you resume resume conference play at Stony Creek on Tuesday, and then Royal Oak on the 21st, and then you don't have a game until after January 1st. So what is this week going to be like for this team as you kind of continue the momentum?
It's going to be a huge either momentum shift down or up. If we win these two games going into break, we're going to be riding high. We're going to be working hard and break. And coach, everyone reminds each other, hey, do what you have been doing to get here to start winning. We've been all coming in the morning shooting. staying after practice, shooting, working, playing one-on-one, working our moves, So this week is huge for us going into break.
Yeah. What was the biggest thing you kind of focused on, getting ready for this season, this summer? Obviously, I know that, you also play football as well. So,
Mhm.
um, obviously, that was the main focus this fall, but how often did you get in the gym during football season? I know obviously you were limited, but
Yeah.
did you get in there at any time? And if you did, what was the biggest thing that you worked on, this summer? And then if you did work on stuff during the fall?
Every Sunday, we would all go in. The team would have a practice, and I would come in, and the main focus I had is just keeping my shot on. Keep my shot on. Didn't want any like breaks in my shot. So that was pretty much the main focus. I wanted to stay in shape too, because football and basketball shape is totally different.
Yeah. How was this past football season for you?
I thought it was pretty good. Obviously we didn't get the end result that we wanted. We lost in the playoffs first round, but I think as the season went on, we all got kind of better and better and better, and we kept progressing and just grinding.
Yeah. What have you noticed this basketball season that you really improved on? Like, what was the biggest thing that you noticed that you just really improved on this year?
I'd say my off-ball movement, because all the scouting reports are coming out. Don't get the ball, whatever. So the really moving without the ball, trying to create space has been something I've been trying to work on. Also, defense, on ball and off ball, help, being in help side, is something I've been working on.
Yeah. Um, so and the biggest thing is it's just like what was best moments so far this season?
Um, Probably our first win. That was our head coach's first win at the varsity level. That was fun. And then this last Friday, I would say winning that crossover match. It was a comeback win. We were down 10, I think, at half, and we came out, really stepped up our D, and started hitting shots, and came back and won.
Yeah. How do you like mentally get ready for a game?
I really just I watch film. I think about just things that we could do to screw up their defense. Just figure out some things that they don't do well that we could take advantage of.
What do you think about like right before a game?
Win. Let's go get them. That's pretty much the mentality that I think our whole team comes out with, is let's go punch them in the mouth real quick and go into halftime and then come back out and do it again. So
Um, yeah, it, yeah. Is it what? Let me ask you this. What's on Jake's playlist?
let me pull it up real quick.
Everyone laughs when I ask that question, so it's
Yeah.
it's it's kind of fun just to see what
Yeah.
just to kind of see what everybody listens to.
Yeah. I got some Drake in there. I got Travis Scott. I got some Lil Baby on there. Um, T Grizzly,
Yep.
21 Savage. So that's
You
pretty
have a
much the.
you have a favorite song?
No, eh, no, I couldn't give you a favorite song. I like them all. Just listen to them.
Okay, let's get to know Jake a little bit. How about that?
All right.
Um, okay, what is favorite player growing up in any sport?
LeBron. has been a huge part in that. Jordan, obviously, both of them have been huge. Steph Curry, his like shot making ability. I mean, everybody watches it. It's just amazing. You want to be like him. So that's basketball wise. Football wise, Megatron.
He loves Calvin.
Oh yeah, Calvin.
Favorite like favorite team to root for.
Lions for football for sure. I've stuck with them, even in the dark times. Now we're up, so it's good to be a Lions fan now. Basketball, I I kind of just stayed with LeBron everywhere he went. I'd like kind of root for him a little bit.
Are you a Lakers fan?
I wouldn't say I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a LeBron fan.
Okay.
Uh, yeah,
All right. What is your what's your go-to place for food?
like before games.
Really just
Or
or just anything.
We got the Culver's in town. I love Culver's.
Yeah.
That's probably my number one. There, McDonald's.
Okay. And finally, what's an interesting fact people don't know about you, Jake?
Mm, I got two siblings.
Yeah.
They're both younger. One's a girl, Mia, and then another one. He's in sixth grade. Is Luke. Mia's a freshman.
Nice. All right. Well, Jake, thanks so much for coming on, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.